Right folks, got some good news at last. Martin is out of hospital and back at home. Martin, who I've featured before with his Bentley 8 Humber Hawk Series 4 and a couple of his other projects. After 8 months, I just totted it up yesterday. 8 months he's been in hospital. He was set to come with me to Bewley Auto Jumble in May of 2023, but he took a turn for the worst, and ever since then he's been more or less in care. Well, it's with the NHS anyway. He had the odd false starts when he was back at home, but he just ended up back in hospital. It's been a long time, and I know he won't mind me saying that there were occasions when I thought he wasn't going to leave hospital alive. Fortunately, after a couple of those false starts, he's come along very well now, and he's convalescing. But like any true car man, his first thoughts were on getting mobile again. So I've got a couple of days off work, and he's asked me to help him get his Range Rover, which was his sort of regular transport, back up and running again. The last time it was used would have been when I moved it onto his driveway off the road because the MOT was running out. He couldn't do anything about it, of course, being incapacitated as he was. So I'm off round to his house and we'll see what's occurring. Right, hello. You're back at last.
Yes, I'm back
Good
home.
to see you. You're back home. I was just saying, it's been 8 months. 8 months you've been away.
Yes, I've been in hospital for a long time.
Yeah. But now it's you're finally back and feeling better. You're looking a lot better anyway.
I'm feeling an awful lot better.
Yeah.
There were times when I didn't think I was going to make it.
No. It was tough, but you pulled through it. As I was saying, I was thinking, in car terms, you were suffering from low oil pressure, transmission failure, and a severely corroded chassis.
And blocking in a radiator as well, I think.
Yeah, but you pulled through, that's the main thing. So
I needed some welding to my chassis as well.
Yeah. Well, there were some major repairs effected, and you'll be MOT ready soon. But that has been what's keeping you going, is with the cars again.
Yeah. Can't wait to get back to my unit.
No. Yeah. Well, it's all waiting for you. So we just need to.
I've also seen it on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, people have been asking after you, so I just thought we'll put a little video together, because I'm as pleased as you are. You're back up and walking about now, so it won't be long before you're picking up the spanners. But today's mission is to start up the Range Rover, which
It's been part there for quite a while, hasn't it?
It's been quite a while. MOT lapsed on it. So there's a couple of jobs that we'll soon see that need sorting for the MOT. It was an exhaust and a windscreen, weren't it?
Yeah, the windscreen's definite. The exhaust, we might manage a repair on it.
Yeah. Just
to get it MOT,
just to get it.
I had it booked in for a new exhaust, but
Yeah, you did.
that lapsed when I went in hospital, and of course you haven't got any exemption taking it to the exhaust place, have you? Exhaust, and you've got to have it MOT'd.
That's right. Yeah.
So if I can patch the exhaust up, and then get it MOT'd, because I'm all right going to and from an MOT station.
Yeah.
I bought it in June, and it was MOT'd from early June. I bought it late June.
Yeah.
Took delivery of it in July.
Yeah.
And then the following year, May, I went into hospital, and I was geared up, ready, booked in for the exhaust.
Yeah.
And just knock this off, Josh. This is new life.
All right. Right, where were we now? We're going to get this thing fired up. I've put the battery on. That was pre-loved.
Go without the battery.
No, we've had it on charge for a couple of days.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was in the best of health to begin with. But not to worry. I've brought my spare anyway, just in case, because I've at least got a fighting chance. Yeah, the little indicator's showing up as recharge, even though it's been on the charger for a couple of days now. What did you have that on? Your Humber Hawk or something?
Yeah, that came off the Hawk.
Came off the Hawk. Right.
The Hawk that was on it, so
right.
I've had the battery for 10 years.
Right. So instead of doing 2.25 litres, it's now gonna 4.6. Right. Okay. The battery leads, I mean, it's not a great fit, but the battery leads are certainly leaving a lot to be desired. I'll sort that out in time. I've got a more elegant solution for that. But the first job is get it running and just check the oil. I actually parked it up here all that time ago just to get it off the road. .6 litre V8. Not as lively or fast as its displacement would lead you to expect. But then I suppose it's a heavy-ish car. How much do they weigh? Is it 2 tons?
2.5 ton.
All right, so it is quite weighty then for any engine. Right, we'll give it a go.
It's in the key, Josh.
I'm not expecting any real problems with it being fuel injection. I must have put the handbrake on, but as Martin said, it doesn't actually operate on the wheel brakes. It's a transmission brake. I'll just see, the pedals there. It's in park. So I'll give it a go. It'll do its song and dance bleeping to begin with. Right. In park. It won't start unless it's in park. Right, that's a no-no. Have a look around the car. It's been stood on these tyres for a long time now, and they've held up very well. None of them have gone flat, which is great. You usually get that with alloys. Well, it's not unknown anyway for alloy wheels to lose pressure. The battery, that's even bigger and even more ill-fitting. I've had to install it at this jaunty angle to get the terminals hooked up because they're very tight now, very taut. I think when he buys a new battery, the correct one should have the terminals at the back. But yeah, the tyres, there's no, well, they're not flat, but the risk is through standing that they develop flat spots, so I want to get it started and shuffle it about a bit so that the wheels can move. Ah, you're back. Right.
I'm back. Yeah.
Attempt 2 now. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what's needed. Right. It'll do its war dance again. Yeah, no drama there at all. Bit of a rattle from the engine, but of course all the oil will drain back down to the sump. So that is the beauty of a fuel injected engine, you know, ECU controlled fuel injection. I'm not going to deny it. It's fantastic. Oh, I can smell all that unburnt petrol coming out the exhaust. Should have enough just to get to the end of the driveway and back. We'll get this warmed up, but yeah, that's great. That is. Oh yes. Twin exhaust, lovely V8 burble, mission accomplished. So, well, pardon? Rattled a bit, yeah. As you say, all the oil will have drained away, take a while for it to pump around.
That exhaust is a peculiar one because it goes from a V8 down and it comes into one pipe down this near side.
Yeah.
It's a big box.
Yeah.
And then before it gets to the back axle, it splits into two.
Yeah.
So we have one pipe going to the driver's side, and then one stays on the near side.
Yeah.
You go over the back axle, then a little box, and then the tailpipe.
Right.
It's a very odd system. I don't know why they do that.
Right. Well, I'll shut the bonnet and I'll move it around so you can get back into the warmth because it is getting quite cold out here now. Have it on the safety catch, I think. We went down to Bewley in this a couple of years ago, shortly, not long after he bought it. Better blast out a few cobwebs. Right, mission accomplished.
Yes, thank you for that. It's good to hear the Range Rover going again.
Yeah, sounded well.
It did indeed. And I'm looking forward to next month. That's March. We're in February now, aren't we? Early February.
Yeah.
By the time we get to the middle of March, I'll be up at my unit, I think, in that.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed.
Got to get the screen. Did he show the cracked screen?
Don't know. I'll fit a clip in. Big crack across the windscreen.
That definitely needs to be done.
Yeah.
Well, the exhaust didn't sound too bad. It's just when you get underneath it, you can see it blowing slightly.
Yeah, we'll try and.
Whether they'd put it as an advisory or what, I don't know. But I'd rather have a look at it. So one of us, and that's likely to be you.
Likely to be me, yeah.
Needs to get underneath and have a look where it's blowing, see if we can put a bit of paste on it or something.
A bit of first aid.
Yeah. No coaxing will do probably.
Yeah. Them wheels that are on it now, it didn't come with them, did it? You bought them.
No, I bought them. They are standard Range Rover wheels. They're the ones that would have come on it when it was new.
But when we went down to Bewley, that was shortly after you got it. That must have been a couple of years ago.
It was the week after I bought it.
Right, yeah.
And
I didn't
had those
know
big,
that.
huge wheels and tyres on, which were non-standard, and I still got them.
That's right, because there was a bit of a wheel wobble as well, I remember. But these ones you've put.
If you remember, we were short of studs, short of wheel nuts, weren't we?
Yes, it had.
I think there was only one wheel had 5 nuts on it. The rest of them had 4 apiece.
Yeah, that was it. And I was surprised that actually in the centre of the wheel it was enough to throw the balance off. But no, it got us there and back. It was quite impressive, and the fuel consumption wasn't as bad as we thought it was. In fact, now it's been used, it's probably improved. And once the exhaust is sorted out, it might eke a bit more out of it.
I'm quite pleased really with the overall drive of it, and the fact that it does use a bit more fuel than a more modern car.
Yeah.
Really is outweighed by the bloody pleasure of driving it and the luxury.
Exactly, yeah, and having a damn big V8 as well, and that sound from it.
Yeah, it's like that with the Bentley. It's lovely to drive, nice and comfortable, and you can put up with an extra few quid a year.
Well, for the mileage you do, it's irrelevant, really.
Well, if it's £200 a year extra on fuel, it's well worth it.
Well worth it, yeah, because it just takes ordinary 95 octane fuel, doesn't it? It doesn't
Both
need,
of them do, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't need the super.
Both of them do. It doesn't even need 95, it would do 92, or that unleaded stuff we used to have.
Like 2-star or something.
Yeah, 2-star. Yeah. Both of them would run on that quite happily.
Yeah, economy grade, yeah.
And that's purely because the Arabs like them, so they have to make them to suit the Arabs.
Yeah.
Cheap petrol.
Bit lower compression, which is made up for, of course, by cylinder displacement.
Yeah.
Right, well, next job, MOT prep, so...
I'll order a battery for that.
Yeah, get the right battery.
Next time you come, I'll have a Range Rover battery for it.
Well, there's a place in Rochdale, a couple of places, so yeah, if you do a bit of battery shopping or get one ordered or whatever, then we can get that fitted, and that'll be half the battle then, having the right battery. And I'll bring some of my crimps and connectors so I can sort that positive terminal out and get that repaired properly, because it's a bit...
Right, I'm not sure what all those wires are for, to be honest.
No, I'm not, but I don't.
I can only imagine that at some
disconnect
point something's failed,
Yeah,
and instead of repairing it, they've put an extra wire in.
yeah. We'll see. It's all good fun. So yeah, good to see you again, and catch up again soon.
Yes, and you're welcome anytime. Come round whenever you want.
Right. Okay. Cheers.